Hi, it's Lauren here from OpenBox Software. At OpenBox, we believe in finding a better way in everything we do, which is what we recently applied when being approached to look into possible solutions to office reentry during the COVID-19 pandemic. In this session, my colleague Anna and I are going to be showing you a COVID-19 low-code solution, which we recently built for helping people return to work safely during the pandemic. I'm going to take you through the solution and then hand over to Anna, who will talk you through the technology we used and then show you how easy it is to implement a change in requirements using a low-code solution such as this one. Let's get started. We used Microsoft's Power Platform, and what you see here is a Power App, a native mobile as well as desktop-friendly solution, and there are a couple of menu options here in our app. I'm going to just click on Complete Survey. The idea being that employees would complete the survey on a daily basis. I'm going to select the building I'm going to. No symptoms for now. I'm going to answer no to all of the COVID-19 risk-related queries. At the end, I'm going to say that I intend on coming to the office today. Submit. And as you can see here, my response is good to come to work, and that's based on the responses I had submitted. And I've got a QR code here that I can use to scan when entering the office. Under my QR codes menu options, you can see the QR code that was generated. So I'm able to open the app up and scan the QR code when entering the building. You can also see QR codes of previous days. So I'm going to complete the survey again. This time say that I have fever and chills, and that I don't intend entering the office. You can see here the result is stay home. And that's based on the rules that we have in the background. Okay, so now I'm going to invite a guest. I'm going to invite Jane Smith. This is her email, and today it's going to be 21st. I'm sending the invite. So that's been sent to my guest. I'm copied in. And what will be contained within that email is a link to a form. So instead of using the app, we will use Microsoft Forms for the guest, because the guest isn't likely to come into the office every single day. There's no need for them to download the app. They'll complete the form, capture some additional information about themselves, submit, and a QR code, if they are eligible, would be emailed to them. So just going back to the app, there are a number of other things you can do here. You can upload your COVID-19 results, use this item to scan the QR codes upon entry, and there's a little reporting section here, which would obviously be restricted to certain individuals, where you could see some key metrics on the different responses. Right, so that's all I wanted to show you on the app. I'm now going to hand over to Anna, who will talk to you around the technology we used and show you how easy it is to make a change. Over to you, Anna.
Thanks, Lauren. Over the past few months, we've seen the true value of rapid application development being realized, as quick turnaround times are essential in dealing with changing legislation related to COVID-19. Microsoft's Power Platform is one of the low-code platforms which facilitates rapid application development, and is the platform we've chosen to leverage in order to help our customers meet their COVID-19 related requirements. Power Platform consists of a suite of low-code tools which equip both business users and developers to quickly produce solutions from within their browsers. No bulky software or programming knowledge required. Using these tools, applications and automations can be built using visual components and expressions not unlike those you would use in Microsoft Excel. The various tools in Power Platform complement each other brilliantly, and they're designed for deep integration with each other, as well as other products within the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. While these low-code tools empower citizen developers, there is even more value to be unlocked by developers who are able to augment their solutions using custom code to build out functionality where the Power Platform falls short. So based on the high-level requirement that Lauren presented, let me point out which of the Power Platform tools form part of our solution. Starting off with data, we need a way to capture survey responses, and we need a place to store this data securely. For this, we use the Common Data Service. Common Data Service is a data storage and management service encapsulated within the Power Platform. We built out our entities in Common Data Service, as well as our business rules for computing risk based on survey responses. We then used Power Apps to quickly create mobile applications for both Android and iOS devices. The application can also be accessed via a desktop browser, or even embedded within Microsoft Teams, thus making the form easily accessible and allowing users to conveniently submit their responses while on the go or at home before heading to the office. We also used Power Automate. Power Automate is Power Platform's answer to process and workflow automation. Power Apps and Power Automate together made it possible to send native device push notifications to issue daily reminders to users to capture their responses each day. Power Automate has a number of other great pre-built connectors which we used extensively to trigger HR emails when high-risk responses were captured, to read from the Common Data Service in order to determine which employees have not yet responded for a specific day, and to send email reminders accordingly. While Power Platform allowed us to do a lot, one thing it couldn't do was generate QR codes. This is where we were able to leverage our coding skills as well as Microsoft's Azure Cloud Service platform to bridge the gap. We also used Power BI in order to create a wealth of reports using the response data. Having received the new requirement from Lauren, let me show you how quickly we can make this change. Here I have opened the COVID-19 solution in the Power Platform website. First thing I'm going to do is add a new entity. This entity, called High Risk State, will house all of the high-risk states. Once created, I can populate this with data. So how I do that is I hit this Edit in Excel button, and this is going to download an Excel spreadsheet. Since I've already logged into the Common Data Service plugin in Excel, all I have to do is copy across these states that Lauren has sent to me, place them in this Excel spreadsheet, and hit the Publish button. If I refresh my data listing in the Common Data Service, I should now see all of these states populated. Now, on my COVID-19 survey response entity, I'm going to add an additional field. And this field will just store a yes or no flag representing whether the person indicated that they have visited one of the high-risk states within the last 14 days. Back in my solution listing, I'm going to select my Power App and then select to edit that. Once my app opens in Power App Studio, all I need to do is select my form and then add the new field. These fields pull through because I've told this form to look at the COVID survey response entity. The field I select will appear at the bottom of my form. Now I'm going to do some styling. I want users to be able to see which states are classified as high risk. Watch how simple it is for me to put something together. Now I can preview my changes hitting this play button, and when I click on the label, it opens up the view that has the listing of high-risk states, which I can scroll through and then head back to my survey and complete it. So hopefully you can tell how easy it is to make changes to Power Apps and how well they integrate with Common Data Service.